What's up, YouTube? This is Will from Will Development, here with an exciting announcement. At least it's exciting to me. You may have noticed a thing hanging off of my shoulder, and if you're unfamiliar with anime, you have no idea what it is, but if you're familiar, you could probably recognize it as Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. This is his sword, the future Trunks' sword. And if you can guess right, I'm going to cosplay as Super Saiyan Future Trunks for MegaCon next year, which is in April. So I've still got some time, but I definitely need to get a little bit more bulky, and I definitely need to get shredded for him, because every character on that show is shredded. They're just shredded. So I got work to do on my body for that. My facial structure in particular fits pretty well with his. You know, it's got the kind of the V on the bottom, but it's not too extreme, and it's still got a little bit of fat to lose. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bulk all the way through December, hopefully get up to about 200 pounds even, consistent. And then January through April, I'm going to be cutting, which that is a really long cutting phase, and I would never recommend it to people to cut for that long, unless you're like me and you know you're harboring about 15 to 20% body fat. So normally when you bulk, you only go up about 2 to 3% body fat, maybe even 6 to 8, depending on your level of athleticism and your sport that you're doing. You know, like football, you don't give a shit how much fat you gain when you're bulking. You don't care. You don't even really bulk and cut. You're just trying to get bigger all the time, depending on your position, I guess. You know, if you're a lineman, that's what you're trying to do. So anyway, you know, I'm digressing a little bit. By April, I am going to be shredded, and hopefully around the same size. Hopefully keep my 15.5, 16-inch arms. My legs will hopefully be bigger. My chest will hopefully be a little more defined up at the top, because if you look at the character, he's got that kind of square chest look going on. But it's going to be as good as I can make it, and I'm going to make it as good as I can. I'm going to actually dye my hair blonde for the occasion and spike it up. I'm going to get some blue contacts to put in. Unfortunately, if you look at a Super Saiyan's eyes from the anime or even the comics, or the manga, I apologize, the manga, even their pupils fill out with greenish blue or bluish green, depending on who you ask, coloring. Obviously I can't get a pupil covering contact lens, or else I won't be able to see at all. And I actually myself wear prescription contact lenses, so I have to basically decide if I want to buy prescription contact lenses for the occasion, or I can walk around with the blue contacts and glasses, or just walk around with the blue contacts and have a lot of fun trying not to trip over people until I'm 2 feet away from them when I can actually see them. So I got the sword, I've got the pants, I've got the undershirt, which is a black undershirt or wife beater, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to offend anybody, or do I? I don't give a shit. The black wife beater. And I have the jacket too, which I actually bought off Amazon. And my only woes right now is the jacket's a little small, and I anticipate being around the same size even with the fat loss I'm going to go through. So I might actually end up going to like a thrift store or something and just buying like a denim jacket and just cutting it to length. Because if you look at the anime, it cuts off right around his ribcage, but this jacket cuts off right around the bottom of my chest, so that's a little too high to make it look good. But honestly, I think if I look shredded enough, nobody's going to tell me I look bad. And that's the thing I like about cosplaying, is like, even when you look just plain terrible, people still give you props for trying. Within reason, anyway. I mean, if you're like 300 pounds and you're a guy and you're walking around in a Sailor Moon outfit, nobody's going to tell you did good, bro. So I just want to make that announcement. Pretty quick video, under 5 minutes. I'm going to keep it under 5 minutes, and I got about 10 seconds left before that happens. And as always, thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Will Development, Twitter at Will Develop MNT, Facebook.com/Will Development, Obviously, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, what is your excuse?